Hello everyone, welcome today. So this will be a quick review for Kiwi Ears Quartet. Now, I did the review last week, a week back, when this arrived to me from Linso. I covered it. I said it's a fantastic bass head earphone with a very good amount of detail. It really is a beautiful earphone in its look as well as in sound. It's just an amazing set. I've stayed a week with it now. I've gotten used to it. I know the pros and the cons, and this is why I'm bringing you guys the proper official review for this set. Now, if you buy it or if you get your hands on it, the box is fine for the most part. Like the box set is just good. It really is $110 set because of what you get in it. A very clean case. You get a clean case, you get good ear tips inside, but I didn't use any of the ear tips that came along with the set. So what I did was that I used my own ear tips. When I first got the earphone, I used Spin Fit. When I used Spin Fits, it worked fine. It works flawlessly with it. The problem was that there's something with Spin Fit ear tips. It tends to I don't know how I put it, but there is something about spin-fit ear tips that tends to heighten the frequencies, the top frequencies a lot on earphones. I don't know what it does, but I just like that top end tame down. This earphone doesn't have that crazy high frequency. This is not what this earphone does. This earphone does bass incredibly well, and it's a very, very smooth sounding earphone. But what I didn't want was that I didn't want that ear tip to amplify that section, so I didn't use it for too long. Now I have another ear tip on it. Now this is from a true wireless earphone that I had, Soundpits. I had a Soundpits earphone. This is their ear tips in one of their true wireless earbuds. I saw it works fine and perfectly with this set. I just threw it on, did the smaller set, and it's great. Now let's go to sound. The sound of the Kiwi Ears Quartet is fantastic. It's V-shaped, but it's a very well done V-shape. The bass hits incredibly hard. It gets really low in terms of its bass response, and it rumbles really, really much. There is a lot of low energy that's going into this earphone that you will like. There is a lot of bass in this set. If you're a bass head, you will like this set. And normally I don't talk about bass head earphones because they don't even make that type of earphone these days. Most of the companies that are making earphones don't make bass head earphones. They always skip bass head earphones for one reason or the other. So they do stick to these neutral sets that have a lot of high frequency. This set is unapologetically a bass head set, but they're very well done bass head set. The bass slams hard. The mids is very smooth. This is the best sounding mids I've heard for under $200 by far. It's not even close. And the reason I say this is because it's not that the mids are so forward in your face. It's just that it's so smooth and so mild that you can listen to any type of vocal without having any form of sibilance or issues when you are listening to music. So you're not going to get sibilance with this set. There's nothing like sibilance even at high volume. And one thing I love about these earphones, because it's a very smooth sounding earphone, you can play this very, very loud. Like, I mean, go reference level. It's going to handle it like a champ, and you're not going to get fatigued. It's very smooth and detailed. That's one thing I love about the set. Now, there are two switches here. There is the switch for your bass, and then there is a switch for your highs. Look at how it looks like. This is the way it looks like. Just two switches at the back. If you can see, I have them both turned up. I have both of them turned up because the reason I did this is because I wanted the bass to hit really, really hard and hit with a lot of energy. Then again, I still wanted that top end. I wanted the detail. And then I turned on the top end as well. I understand some people might not want both of them on at the same time. Some people, I've seen their reviews on YouTube, said that It ended up being a very V-shaped earphone. I am not a huge fan of that statement. All I will say is that this set is very well made. It's a very well made earphone in every respect. I think a lot of people have to look at this set and consider it because of what they will be able to get with it. Obviously, it's not a perfect earphone. The highs might not be the best. I've had earphones that have better extended highs than this set, but that's not what this earphone was meant to do. Those earphones that I keep saying that have extended highs, they get fatiguing very quickly. I'm not the type of guy that likes sitting down and listening to earphone all for me to get fatigued very quickly. So I like to listen to my earphones, enjoy it, and then know at the back of my mind that I'm going to be able to listen to this set for a very long time. I don't want to hear all the detail and get tired and not really want to use the set anymore. So this is a very good set for listening to any of your regular music. If you listen to a lot of classical, maybe you look for another set. But if you listen to rap, pop, R&B, a lot of fun music that every younger person of this generation listens to, this is the best set that I think you can go for under $150. And then one more thing is the performance for movies. This is by far the best earphone I've heard for movies for now. Now, I understand there are more expensive sets that have good bass as well. I've not listened to every bass head top level set, but I can tell you now, I've listened to this for like 5 or 6 movies now in the past 1 week. I would say that this is one of the best immersive experiences I've had because of what the bass can do. The bass digs really deep and rumbles with every scene. It's something you don't get from most earphones. Most earphones don't have the kind of visceral presentation in bass like this set. This set has very, very good bass. It is really, really hard, and it's just a fantastic set any way you want to spin it. So look, it's a very good set for movies. And I mean, if you're a movie fanatic like I am, you watch a lot of movies on your tablet, your device, this is what you need to get. And not only that, you could also get it if you play a lot of video games, because this already means if it's so good for movies, it's gonna be great for gaming. Game is very similar to movies because of the surround effect and all the action scenes you get in a movie is mostly the same thing you get in games as well. So there isn't going to be much of a difference between the two. So this is a very good set. This is the official coverage now. So I'm officially highly recommending this as the best budget earphone you can get. And not only that, if you're a bass head lover, you love bass, this is the set you need to get your hands on. It's a wonderful set, and it looks very beautiful. So currently I have it tucked away in its own case that I got for it, and this is the original cable that came with the earphone. I didn't change the cable. I didn't do anything different for it, so I just used the cable that was sent to me with it. This is the perfect cable that I think I've gotten from any earphone out of the box. It's just perfect. I didn't have to upgrade. It weighs I just like the weight and the feel. It doesn't need any upgrade at all. I'm using the Tin i5 T5 case. This is one of the best cases I've gotten on any IEM. I've just kept it around for several years now. I just love this, and it fits with this earphone so well. They just match each other so well. So this is how it looks like in the case. Can see how it just, and there's a lot of room. You can even add a DAC, a USB DAC, and travel along with it. Like I have a USB DAC lying around here. For instance, I have let me see this. I think I have a FIO. You can see I have a FIO here. I can also put a FIO in here. I can also put a FIO DAC. You can see why I love this case. It can even hold your DAC, hold an amplifier, and still hold the earphone, and it's magnetic. You can see it shuts down. So this is one of the very best case I've gotten from any brand. Like all the expensive sets don't give you this type of beautiful case. I just love this case. I just hope if I can sell this separately. But regardless, this is the quick review for the Kiwi Ears Quartet. It's a perfect earphone that you can buy right now, $110. I'm gonna drop details for you guys to check it out below. If you're interested in it, do subscribe to the channel, do like our content, follow us here on our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys very much next